Hello, in this video I want to dive in a little bit deeper into the hybrid agile framework itself, and especially the phase 1 refinement, the phase 2 refinement and the phase 3 refinement. These three parts of the hybrid agile framework are the backbone, the spine of the hybrid agile framework. If we look at when we start developing something, we still need the requirement phase. We need design, we need development, we need system testing, deployment, and system maintenance. I cannot deploy something when I didn't design it and didn't develop it. So I still need these steps. It is all about how we organize these steps. So that's the big question, and especially in large-scale environments. The phase 1, 2, and 3 refinement of HAF, you see the phase 1 requirement. What we do there is that we break down the initiative in ever smaller parts. I call this also the high-level roadmap planning. Suppose I want to build a new car, then the initiative is a new car, and a part can be the chassis, a part can be the engine, a part can be the interior, etc. So these are big chunks of works. These again you break down, and all the way down that you enter the phase of the feature roadmap planning. And the feature roadmap planning is then much more detailed, and it is the step before stories, before the product backlog items. Each feature takes in a maximum walkthrough period of 3 months. We use this for the quarterly plannings. These are the features we want to pick up for the next quarter. We also look at the features for the quarters after that, but they can change really a lot. At the moment that we have the features, then we can start decomposing the features into the sprint planning and the PBI or story refinement. At the moment that I break this thing down into smaller parts, which I actually can pick up in a sprint, at the moment that we put PBI into a sprint, then it becomes scheduled. Then it is a plan. And above it is a roadmap, which means it can change quite a lot, but still you have a really good idea when you want to do something, but you maintain the flexibility. And the sprint planning is an important part where we actually start to schedule and plan our work. So we have the requirement analysis, we have the design, the development, system testing, and deployment, and system maintenance. The requirement analysis, you can compare it with a small part of waterfall for high-level roadmap planning all the way down to the feature roadmap planning, which is a little much more detailed, but not too detailed. And we use Scrum for the delivery heartbeat and to build solid high-performance teams. And at the moment that it is in system maintenance, then we use Kanban for business as usual support. So when we look at it, in this case, the Portfolio++ tool from iTrellis in Azure DevOps, then we have here the part which is waterfall. I use an initiative and an episode, and we break it all down to features. Here you see the features, and then here you have that part Kanban. So phase 1 requirement analysis is waterfallish. We use roadmap planning to get also that under control. And we have phase 2 and 3 refinement where we do the design, development, system testing, and deployment. And we use Scrum as a heartbeat for delivery. And finally, we are putting it in system maintenance. It is really all about keeping it simple. And because we have the requirement analysis in phase 1 and we have phase 2 where we go to the feature analysis, it can be really waterfall, but you can also do the same structure, the same methodology, can use that for hyper agile. You can mix within one team. So within one team, there's a part which is really waterfall and another other part is really agile. And you can mix it across teams. So you have one system which can be used in all kind of different approaches you need, because not always you need agile. Many times you don't need waterfall, you need more agile or something in between. You can do this with this way of working. It really doesn't matter. It also doesn't matter if you use a Prince2 or a safe model within your organization. You can just slide it under so it starts to support these large-scale development environments. Organizations start to do this, they end up all the time with this result, that they have the best way of working, they have top-notch technology, they have the best of the best team because it is easy to use, easy to learn, and it is also fun because you start to deliver. The team starts to achieve their goals again and again and again. This is not bragging. This is really what I've seen happening within organizations who are starting to use this easy way of working. This is also what I have noticed, that they really start to achieve the goals and that they don't miss business opportunities anymore, whatever business opportunity that can be, new markets, cost savings, quality increase, etc. The hybrid agile framework is simple, lean, without compromises. Even now we are optimizing HAF. It will never end. We keep, inspect and adapt. It is easy to learn, it is KISS, simple, and that's why it is easy to use. And because it is easy to use, it is used because people are seeing benefits. And if we have a certain process within HAF which doesn't really deliver added value to the team or somebody else, then we start looking, inspecting and adapting, and perhaps we skip it altogether. When you use it, you will start delivering what you promised. Not straight away, after a couple of sprints, so around 3 sprints, the teams, they start to deliver what they promised. Also, because the roadmap is under control, deliver the things on time. And because it is all focused on maximizing the work not done, you can deliver on time and you start to deliver within your budget. It is really easy to use. When you apply HAF in your organization, like I mentioned before, it supports any existing waterfall agile framework. You can just slide HAF under your framework to support it, or you can use HAF out of the box as main framework. The training per team member is around 1.5 hours, where we do then the phase 1, 2, and 3 refinement, the backbone. There are in total 24 processes at this moment, where phase 1, 2, and 3 are part of. And the other ones are smaller processes for different areas, detailed areas. We have a lot of online courses where team members, stakeholders, Scrum Masters, product owners can look at all these processes. For the product owner, that is around 2 hours, which is also something which I was not aware of, but it started to grow slowly in the last decade, is that the certified elite Scrum Master can support up 6 to 8 teams at this moment. That will introduce large cost savings, and it will around 3 months. Then you will start to reap these cost savings, or with the same amount of people, you can do more work. The hybrid agile framework, I made a joke out of it and say it is the one framework to rule all other frameworks. Of course, this is a bit of a practical joke, so to say, but is it really? Because what I've seen, that we can slide it under every methodology we can use it out of the box, and it support them all. In the next video, I'll show you some organizations where I have brought successes. I hope this gives a little bit more information about how HAF is being set up. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.